Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. And today I'm going to be making a Valentine's Day themed soap. I've done it for, I don't know, several years. I'm going to be doing it again, so I'm going to have a bottom layer in my slab mold, which is the brown. I'm calling this chocolate and roses. The bottom is going to be brown, and I'm just using generic brand cocoa powder since this is supposed to represent chocolate. Although the fragrance oil will turn it a dark brown anyway. For that, I'm using Brambleberry's Chocolate Ganache, which just smells to die for. I mean, I just want to take a swig from the bottle, which of course I know I can't. But that will make the chocolate. Then I'm going to let that sit up, texture it, put a mica line on it using, of course, Nurture Soap's Shimmer Gold, because if you all know me, that is my go-to for my gold mica. And then I will have a red and white on top, using Nurture Soap's Trial by Fire for the red. And I'll probably just do an in the pot swirl with white using titanium dioxide. And I'm going to fragrance this with Brambleberry's Rose Quartz. And I'll do some piping on top. So what do you say we get started? I'm soaping around 82 degrees Fahrenheit. 82, 83, something like that. Doesn't make that much of a difference. So I will start by slowly, carefully pouring the cooled lye water solution into the cooled oils. And I'll bring this to the most basic emulsification I can get by with. Which we have achieved. So I'm going to do things just a little bit differently today to make sure things don't set up on me. I'm going to first pour off what I need for the brown, and I'm going to step out of the picture just a minute because I'm doing something different yet again. I'm actually going to weigh this soap batter. The reason I'm weighing it this time is because I have two different fragrance oils, and I have fragrance specifically for this amount of brown and then fragrance measured specifically for the rest. So I will be back in the picture in just a minute. Slightly over, but a fraction of an ounce won't matter. Okay. Now this is going to be our brown, and I'm going to put cocoa powder in. And even though the fragrance oil will make it very dark, this will get it started. So when I cut into it, it'll be a little more even. And cocoa powder doesn't mix easily in soap, but this fragrance behaves so incredibly well, I'm not worried about it. I'll give it a good stick blend, even with the fragrance, because it behaves so well, and I'm going to want this to set up, so just trap that under the head of the stick blender, burp it the best I can. And then put this exquisitely delicious fragrance oil into it. Even the fragrance oil is really dark. Oh, it smells so good. And it behaves very well in cold process. Alright, so we are very well mixed. Still very fluid. So let's get this into our mold. And that looks just about perfect. So I will have to let that set for several minutes to set up, so I'll be back. Alright, several minutes later, I think we're finally ready to texture. It's still kind of soft. That's just how well this fragrance behaves. But it's holding a shape. But I want to be really careful pouring in the pot swirl on top of this. Okay, so let's get our gold mica line on that. Okay, now let's work on our next layer. So first thing I'm going to do is, since this batter is behaving really well, holding up really well, I'm going to go ahead and put the fragrance oil into it. I normally don't do this, but I'm going to take a chance because I'm going to be pouring these pretty quickly. And I don't want to have to try and guess how much to go in each batch. So this means I'm going to have to work pretty fast too. So just hand stir that in. The first thing I'm going to pour off is the frosting. And set it aside, out of the way. Next I'm going to pour off what will be the red. Get it colored. So this is our trial by fire, which I have mixed in water. And let's hope that that's enough. It should be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I am going to stick blend this. And then let's get our titanium dioxide in this, which I also have mixed in water. And hand stir it, and then I will stick blend it. Okay. So let's do our white first. Oh, so much better stick blended. Let's do our red. So much better stick blended. Let's get this into our mold, because that looks about the consistency that I like. And I think this is finally set up enough that it can take the pour, but I'm still going to be cautious and let it pour over the spatula. And I'm probably blocking this. I'm so sorry. Okay, that looks really good. I think I got a really good pour on that one. We'll know for sure tomorrow, but way too thin. It's got to set up, and I just hope my frosting doesn't set up too much, so I will be back. Okay, we're back to cut our soap. And I think I'm going to have a really good result with the in the pot swirl. I maybe should have gone ahead and used a mica for the brown. It will darken when that cocoa powder is exposed to the air and when that fragrance, because that fragrance is going to really darken it, but it's pretty uneven right now. And the frosting is very soft. And I think it's because the extra water I added to mix the micas, it took forever to set up, and that's why, if you notice in the video, I had trouble keeping it to keep its shape. But anyway, it's time to cut it, so here we go. I gotta really be careful with this frosting because it's just so soft. So let's see what we have. Yeah, this is going to look really nice inside. So probably cut a few from each, a few bars from each log and see what each one's going to look like. So here we go. Oh yeah, very nice. And once this darkens to like actual dark chocolate, it's going to really look nice. Very nice. So that was half from that log. Let's get this other one and see if it looks any different. I imagine it's going to look pretty much the same. Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, I'll cut the rest of these off camera. They're going to look the same, but this is exactly what I had planned. That bottom will darken up to a dark chocolate, which is what I wanted, and the mica vein will show up a lot more when that's darker. But I'm overall really happy with this. So anyway, I will get these cut, I'll get a snapshot uploaded, and I'll see y'all next week. And I'll try to remember to show you a picture of these next week after they've had a week to sit and darken. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe and take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.